I feel like, is this on vibrate? Okay, y'all. Okay. Hello, 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 and welcome. Okay, I'm here. Okay, hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the moonlight. How is everyone doing on this fine night? Let's see who we have on the moonwalk first. We have allegedly in Harmon. And then we have Mimi, Justin's mom. We have, um, oh, wait. Okay. So we have Shay B, Nesto Shackle Shuffle, Walk of Shame. We have Mai Tai. Coffee is brewing. Did I say Mimi? Yeah, Mimi. Did I say Justin's mom? We got Jackson Tabasco. And yes, Jackson Tabasco. We must show good sportsmanship. So congratulations to the winners. Boo. Okay, we got Nola Brown, Leo Lady. We have let's see. Who else do we have in here? Kenna 14. We have Dumb Folks, Blue Bear, Bible Lady, a Lady, Petty Patty, Southern Bee Charm, Black but y'all see this? Look at that. We have Black but not bitter. Everyone give her a hand because she won tonight over there at Native Tribe Urban Media on the members only game night. So y'all give her a hand. Whatever. We have Sherry Berry here and Tallulah My Lou. All right. Dynamite, right? Jackson Tabasco said, I didn't recognize the winners. I said, oh, oh, okay, Jackson Tabasco. I like that. So, Jackson Tabasco, let me correct myself. She says, congratulations to all of the winners starting number fourth through 21st. I was number six. I was up there in third place, but I got knocked out because, Native and his like, I don't know, out of the cloud, questions that he asked, and I didn't know the answer to. And then I got gypped right out the gate because I hit the wrong one I think the second question was what year did Good Times, I think it was end or something like that, but I hit the wrong one. So, that was a trick question, but that's okay. And yes, black but not bitter, says Dynamite. Okay, yeah, whatever. So, anyway, we are going to get on with our show tonight. But before we do, I'd like to read something. Uh, I am using the content for this here live okay, this content is for educational purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing. Okay, so we got that out of the way. And we are going to begin. And I gotta go over there to YouTube to figure out where I'm beginning. But I do have y'all, I got everything together. I am in Instagram, I am in Facebook, I am everywhere tonight. So we are gonna get into some things. We're gonna start off with the heavy stuff, and then we are going to move in to the light stuff. So, what we have first up, hey Ray Della Lewis, what we have first up is there was a young lady by the name of Baker. Kanaya Baker, and she was either 13 or 14. I ain't gonna lie. So many of these young girls are being unalived or gone missing that I sometimes I get confused with the ages. But we are going to get into her story a little bit, and then after that we're going to move on to some other things that'll be a little bit more lighthearted. But I'm going to start with her. So let me share my screen. Go to YouTube. Okay. And, like I said, she was a young lady who went missing in Atlanta, Georgia. She was found, and it's just some unfortunate things that have happened. So let's get it. Okay. She was 13. Let's get into her story.
And told police.
Ooh. Okay.
Over in Columbia, South Carolina, police are investigating a suspicious death of a missing 13-year-old girl. Earlier this week, we told you that police were searching for Kanaya Baker, who they believe to be in danger. Well, on Wednesday, Columbia Fire responded to a house fire. That's when they discovered a body.
Y'all, I said this was in Atlanta. I don't know why I thought she was from South Carolina and her body was found in Atlanta, but apparently I'm wrong. It is in North Carolina.
And told police. And on Friday, the Richland County coroner confirmed that the body found was Baker. It is now being investigated as a homicide.
Okay. So that's the first thing that we're going to be getting through. Now, her body, she was a foster child. And I think what happened is on the very first day of her, I guess it was a new placement, she kind of went missing. It's kind of like unclear the who, what, when, where, how, and whys, but that's what happened to her. And then we find out that her the people who unalived her have been found, and unfortunately they are minors too.
Manner of death is not an accident, and this is not a suicide. This is a horrible homicide.
That was Richland coroner Nada Rutherford just a couple hours ago, giving a shocking update on the heartbreaking murder of 13-year-old Kanaya Baker. Now, tonight, Columbia police say 2 teenage girls are facing murder charges with potential to be prosecuted as adults in connection to Baker's death. News 19's Victoria Samuels shares what police said happened to this 13-year-old.
Brutal, heinous, vicious, gruesome, monstrous.
I don't know why this happened.
Brutal, heinous, vicious, gruesome, monstrous, and disturbing. These are the words I use to.
I mean, that is literally. I'm taking this right off of YouTube, so that's literally how this thing went across. I don't know what that brief interruption was, but nevertheless, Petty Patty says, "Oh, I remember. I think they beat her. I don't know what they did to her, but I know she was set on fire."
describe this murder investigation.
That investigation began Wednesday when a body was found inside a burning home on Cardamom Court. Richland County Coroner Nada Rutherford says DNA and dental records were needed to identify the victim as 13-year-old Kaniyah Baker, who had been reported missing earlier this week. Rutherford said that Kaniyah had been bludgeoned, stabbed, and burned.
And unfortunately, the description provided of Kaniyah Baker was so different, in fact, that even the pictures that they sent of her just did not seem to match up. Due to severe trauma to her head, face, and body, visual identification just was not possible. The manner of death is not an accident.
I mean, can you imagine this? It's just not even. It's unimaginable. But you know what? We've got Kaniyah, we've got Naziah, and the other. I think the other little girl that was unalived by her uncle. I think her name has that in the. I don't know. It's just really weird that all the names kind of sound the same. It's really weird.
And this is not a suicide. This is a horrible homicide.
Columbia Police Chief Skip Holbrook announced today that 2 suspects in the murder were arrested overnight. One is a 16-year-old girl who Holbrook says had been in DJJ custody and had recently removed an ankle monitor. The other suspect is a 15-year-old girl. Holbrook says both of the teens are frequent runaways. Richland's solicitor says based on the level of the crime, they are looking to charge the teens as adults.
Now, here's the thing. I mean, I know the kids are more advanced. A 14-year-old today is not like the 14-year-old in my day. And I know they are so much more advanced, but cutting off an ankle monitor, I mean, like, that's like adult behavior. Unaliving someone is adult behavior. I mean, I just don't, I don't get it. Hey, PW. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. Did I say hey, Bible lady?
Based on what we've seen at this point, it was brutal, it was heinous, it was all of those words the chief used. And we expect, after the review of this information, to petition the family court to prosecute these juveniles as adults because of the heinous nature of what happened.
Police have not announced a motive in the case. In Columbia, Victoria Samuels, News 19, WLTX.
In Columbia City, officials are also speaking out about 13-year-old Kaniyah Baker's murder. The city manager, Teresa Wilson, saying in part, "Kaniyah's death has shaken me at my core." Then she goes on to say we must continue to ensure that all of our children are protected and surrounded with the resources they deserve. We'll, of course, continue to follow any and all updates surrounding this story and share them with you right here on air and online at WLTX.com.
Okay. That was that one. There's something about her, because I've been looking at a lot of the stuff on her, and she was like, I guess she was in between foster homes when this happened. So, you know, that is unfortunate. Come on. I hate when this does it. Okay, so anyway, let me get back to that. I just can't imagine. And like, what could have been so bad that caused these young girls to do that? I mean, what could the girl what could she have done? I mean, I just don't get it. Hey, Shelly C. I mean, I just think it's terrible. It's a shame. And, I hope that she receives, her and her family, they receive some sort of justice. I do think that these girls need to be charged as adults, because if they're doing this and this is their behavior at 14 and 15, what is their behavior going to be at 20, 25, 30? What is their behavior going to be? So as much as, I mean, I really hate to say they need to be tried as adults and they shouldn't be thrown away. I also have to say that, I mean, if they're thinking like the cutting off ankle monitors, um, beating someone to the point where they can't be recognized, and setting the house on fire. I mean, just all of this stuff is just, it's just hard to imagine what they would be like as adults. How you doing, A? Let's talk about it all. I think I said, hey, Shelly C. And Southern Beach Charm, I think you were already here. And there's somebody else I wanted to speak to that came in. I don't know who it is. Was it Justin's mom? But it was Pen Pal 50, Southside, Chi-Town. Okay, so that was that story, and I wanted to, do that first and get that out the way, because we are going to get into some other stuff right now. Now, this next story that I am going to play, I kind of want everybody to just be mindful. There is a woman that I believe she was, hey, Sanders are in. Hey, Reef and Muff's mom. She is about 600 pounds or so. And she requested a lift. And when she got there, the Lyft driver said she was too big and that his tires couldn't support her. I don't know. I don't know about all that. What I do know is, having been someone who once weighed over 300 pounds, I know what it's like to get on an airplane and need a seat belt extender. I know what it's like when you get in people's car, they want you to buckle up and you really can't. And I know the struggles I had at that size. So I can just imagine the struggles that she must have at her size. Now here's where I take, well, let's get into, let me play this first. I'm gonna play this and then I will finish up with the commentary. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. And I think there's one more that I meant to retrieve but didn't. So we'll start with this one.
A Lyft driver deemed this woman too big to get into his car, and now she's suing Lyft.
The Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires.
And I heard and like I said, I knew it was something that I forgot. Hey, I Revives. And what I forgot is I had like the whole thing, and I might find it. I might go over to Facebook because I think that's where I saw it. But I had like the whole like exchange between her and the Lyft driver. And he was very nice and very respectful. Like I said, I don't know nothing about, I mean, was she too big for his tires? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But like I said, we'll keep going, and I'll just stick in there what I want to stick in, as we go along. A lady says an obese person was bouncing up and down playing with my baby and broke a chair in my house. I understand him. Yeah, I mean, I understand. And I know the struggles that I had. And I was half. I was like, whatever I was like just about half or maybe a little bit more her weight. So I understand it. But, I'm going to keep on going until I get in the part that I just want to get in. Hey, Popeyes Tribe and Urban Media. They are in the building. Did I say, hey, Pen Pal 50? I think I did. Okay, let us continue with this.
Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month.
I'm sorry. I just have to point out that this news will.
Oh, okay. This is not, I downloaded the wrong one. See, I knew something.
Anyway.
Yeah, this is not, I downloaded the wrong one. Okay, but here we go with the Lyft driver.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What am I doing with my money?
Well, I'm going to cancel you. You're not going to be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
Hey, minding business. Yeah, she does. She's pretty. She's really gorgeous. We can go over there and look at her Instagram. She is gorgeous, but I mean, I could see if he was like, if he said something like, "You're not getting your fat ass in my car." I could see that, but I mean, he was very respectful. And to be honest, I didn't know that. I knew that obesity was, or you're considered, because like the weight I was considered morbidly obese. So I don't even know what they would call someone her size, or if it's all the same thing. I'm not sure, but I do know when I take lifts, I see where, I think the choices are sedan, luxury, and then it's all these choices, and each choice is like an upgrade. And I guess if she had made one of the other choices, she would have gotten a bigger vehicle, which is what I would have done, because I want to ride and be comfortable. So, yeah, thank you, Black but not bitter. I was trying to get that. I did not realize that being overweight was like a protected class. I honestly, and like I said, I had, in fact, one of to qualify for the surgery I had, we had to be considered morbidly or obese. And I can't remember what the BMI was. I can't remember what that BMI had to be for you to qualify. It was just so many different things to qualify. I had to switch insurances. I had a PPO. I had to switch from a PPO to the one insurance where you can go. I can't think of the name of it right now, but where you can just go wherever you want. And you don't have to get like referrals and stuff. So I had to switch to that. I mean, a lot had to be done. A lot. So, I mean, I know, but I know what that feels like, but I had no idea that it was a protected class. And I'm like, but I still don't see, I mean, she says she can fit. And so now she has all these pictures, I think they're on Facebook and stuff, showing her getting in and out of regular size cars. But I want to tell you, for me, when I lost weight and I like discovered my seat, I was like, wow. Because my seat, I mean, it was always a stretch for me to reach the pedal. And it became more of a stretch, I mean, it was less of a stress after I lost weight, because I could move the seat up closer. But here's another problem I face, being top heavy. So, okay, I lost weight and I can get closer to the steering wheel. But now I got, my chest is here. And so it's still a hindrance. But I knew what a stretch it was for me at the size I was. At her size, I saw her getting in and out of the car. Like I said, they're all on Facebook, but I just don't see, I didn't find it as safe. I really didn't find it as safe. And I've even watched my 600-pound life. I, on occasion, watch that show. And I've seen people be 600-700 pounds and how it is to get them out of the house and into vehicles. So I don't know. Reef and Muff's mom said, I guess comfortable wasn't a thought for her. I guess not. Southern Bee Charm says, if you listen to his car, it's on its last leg. Ray Del Lewis says she doesn't completely show the car, and it was stated it was a Mercedes. It's possible that he had those skinny tires. What are skinny tires? Pen Pal 50 says you be blowing the horn legacy. Yes, with my yes, I do. My chest be touching. So I mean, it's like, I can move up close, but wait a minute. Now the steering wheel's on my chest. So a lady says, so cars have weight limits. I didn't see, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I didn't think they did, but a lady says, so cars have weight limits. If he was picking up 200-pound people, I bet he wouldn't have rejected them. And you're right, he probably wouldn't have. And that kind of does put it in perspective if you think of it that way, a lady. So thank you for that example. And PW said, I absolutely love my 600-pound series. I do too, but sometimes watching that, I do get sad. I do I get sad. And Tallulah Malu says weight distribution is different. Ray Della Lewis says, I don't know what they call them, but they are thinner than a normal tire. Okay. All right. So let's finish listening to the driver.
Yeah, I'm sorry. To be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
You have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL instead.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires.
The rapper says she's pretty tough.
Oh my God, she's a rapper.
I don't want to hear that fool. I can't believe this is the one.
DEMOSS, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
She's crushed.
All right, I gotta find. Let me. But anyway, y'all get the point. Y'all saw, because I want to make my points. Y'all saw what she looked like, and I'm gonna show you some more stuff here. She has. Oh, that's not what I want to show you. Let me go here. Let me stop this so I can get it together. Let me see what y'all are saying first. Starfish and Coffee, hey, she says all he had to do was order a bigger car. He told her he was going to refund her money. Ordering the car would have to be her responsibility, if I'm not mistaken. And he was willing to do all that. And he told her to order that. But her thing was, I never had to order one before. I order regular Ubers all the time. Tallulah Malu said that's all true. All that weight in the back of his car could damage his car, possibly. What are those things called? Are they called struts or whatever? I mean, I don't know if that messes that up. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says she is total opposite of Sonia Derm. She's pretty without the filters. She has hair and edges. She has a good attitude, not nasty, and she's a wide and heavy load, respectfully. Southern Bee Charm says he was trying to be nice. Remember, Lyft don't pay for car maintenance. Yeah, somebody brought that to my attention. That's what they said. Lyft, they don't pay they don't provide the cars. You know, you're driving your own car and they don't pay the maintenance and all that. So, you know, that's stuff that I didn't think about when this first came off. A lady says, I wonder if she has to buy 2 seats to when she fly. Oh, look, I'm almost positive she does. Now, to my surprise, I didn't have to, but I did need an extender. I mean, there just was no getting the seatbelt around me. And it's embarrassing. It really is. I've been on flights where I've had to ask, and then I've been on flights where the attendant looked at my size and knew and just quietly walked past and set it on my lap. So, and I wasn't offended by that. So, you know, um, I've had it go both ways for me, but I knew I knew this is what I had to do, but I was embarrassed. I really was. It hurts. It's very hurtful. Um, yes, Shay shocks. Shock. Southern Beach Charm said she's not getting on a flight. I'm sorry. Shay says, I don't like those spiders on her face. Yeah, I don't like those eyebrows like that either. So yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So anyway, that is let me tell you what my point is to this. We are going to go, let me see. Let me go over. I'm going to go over to her face. I think we'll do her Facebook page first. We'll look at that. Okay, DANK. Here we go. So I want to look at her. Why am I in Google? What? Where is Facebook? Y'all, what is going on? Okay, here it is. Oh, I know. Okay, y'all. I see what I did. I see what I did. That's my friends. Son of a gun. Now look, I don't want my contacts. That's not what I want. Okay, well, is this it? No. Is this it? No. Oh, all right. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm getting ready to, let me share this. Go over to StreamYard. Let me share this and show y'all the point I want to make. Okay, she is a rapper, you know, as I said. The thing about it is she says she was embarrassed because, you know, he said he could not take her or whatever. But this is how she leaves the house. This is how, and I mean, hey, wear what you want to wear. Wear what you want to wear. I don't care. Wear what you want to wear. But I don't understand how that was God, I'm trying to phrase this the right way because I don't want to be insensitive. But she has put it this way. She has the confidence to leave her house. This is how she leaves her house. Here we go. This is this gives you a better look at the car if you can see up here.
No space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no face?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to.
So I mean she. That's all I'm saying. Like I said,
No, I don't never have to order an Uber exit.
She has the confidence to leave the house like this. So it just like this is right here is y'all. She ended up going on Instagram. I mean on Instagram Live and ranting because all the BBWs did not come to her defense. Well, as someone who is of a particular who was of a particular size, over 300 pounds, and I'm still on the plus. I'm not that big, but I'm still on the plus. I understand what confidence and all that means, but to be able to go out or to do an Instagram live like this, dressed like this, I can't really. I just don't understand the humiliation. I just can't. Yeah, she Southern Beach Charm. She's light between 600 and 700 pounds. Now, coincidentally, her Instagram, she made that to document her weight loss journey, and I actually can see where she has lost weight. But I find that people her size loses weight faster. And this Instagram, I think I went back to 2021. So I mean, I don't know if she's still on her journey. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, at a lady, usually the leg room is a problem in coach. It's very comfortable in first class of an airplane. Yeah, there is a lot of room up there in that first class. Justin's mom said, ain't no way in the world I would have the confidence to wear that outfit. I don't even have the confidence to wear it now. Not, let's say I went down to a size 4. Let's say that. I still would not wear an outfit like this, simply because, you just, once you've been big and you're smaller, there's skin. It's just going to be there. So Justin's mom says, I wonder how tall she is. That's a good question. But let's listen to this. Yeah, so she did a rant on Instagram Live, because the BBWs did not come and speak up for her. But I just don't know what to I don't know what to say. I really don't. But let's listen to it.
Let's talk about it. Since everybody in a bald-headed ass mama got something to say about DANK. Bitch, first of all, let's touch bases on the big bitches in the back that got something to say about me. I seen a bitch say go walk. Bitches, you cool. Like, you only like one burger away from being my size. Like, y'all hoes got me fucked up. Bitch, stop calling yourself a BBW, hoe. Because you not, bitch. Other BBWs don't put other BBWs down, bitch. Second of all, bitch, I never contacted Lyft. Then y'all talking about, oh, she posted a video for clout. I am the fucking clout. I've been doing this shit a long time. I posted this video because y'all got us fucked up. Y'all always trying to put big people in a fucking category. Oh, big people this, or big da-da-da-da, or big bitches this, and da-da-da. Stop doing that shit. Y'all want us to be in a fucking house, miserable, bored. Oh, cover up, or da-da-da-da-da-da. You
Mimi, I guess we got to be a bunch of bitches because she's mad. And, she's a rapper. So maybe that's why. Hey, Rossi, how are you doing? Hey, Chick-fil-A gal, how are you doing? Let me get the other half of this rant. Okay. Here we
the niggas
go.
and the bitches that saying that. You can't wear that. You big and da-da-da. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck the niggas and the bitches that saying that shit. Bitch, I am a big person fucking advocate. And I'm not the only person that they did that shit to, bitch. I'm just the only person that's gonna stand up. I'm the only person that's gonna post the video. I'm the only person that's gonna speak up. I'm the only person that's gonna say something. I'm the only person that's gonna put a stop to that shit. Cause y'all got me fucked up. Why the fuck y'all don't have an option on the fucking app that say, are you of size, or so that we can send you a bigger car? So that shit is humiliating. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, it's below zero. I'm outside and you pulling off on me, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you gave me my fucking money back. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, y'all got us fucked up. Bitch, I'm not in the house. I'm outside. I'm showing my stomach.
Okay, so that's a little bit more of her rant. Now, what I want to say, TT, hello. I didn't see you come in. TT says it's a difference between discrimination and logic. Let me tell you something, and to what she just said. She said that they should have an option on there that says, I guess maybe a weight option, she's trying to say. But here's the thing, I've got common sense. If I know that I weigh 600 plus pounds, I'm gonna request the bigger option. I just am, because that makes sense to me. I'm satisfied with the little teeny sedan because I'm 4'11", and it seems like without fail, somebody in some kind of big old monstrosity of a Jeep, a truck, or a van is coming to get me, and I got to climb up in it. My mom used to carry one of those little stools for when she had friends with vans that would pick her up. She would just take the stool out with her, and she would just step on that to get in. Because it just ain't easy when your legs are only, you're only so tall. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie. But, this discrimination, I don't know. Being a person who is still on the plus end and who was even plus more, I can't say that that's discrimination. If I apply for a job and you say I'm not going to hire you because I just think you're too big, that to me is discrimination. But if you I mean, I don't know. And then I also want to know, why is it that she is suing Uber and not him personally? I just don't see how, I mean, not Uber, Lyft. I don't see how Lyft is liable. I just don't see it. Bible lady says she has the option to control her weight. And don't get me wrong, I'm not weight shaming, but I'm making weight sense. My Ty says, preach. Raydell Lewis said, Lyft does too at Pen Pal 50. What did Pen Pal 50 say? Pen Pal 50 said, Uber has options. I don't know about Lyft. Yes, I use both, and they have options. They do. And to me, it's just a common sense thing. Leo lady said, at Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker, shame exactly. My mom will reach down from heaven and slap me back. And oh, if you talk like that, I know, right? I'm just finding it hard to believe that, and I could be wrong, but I mean, I got to speak my opinion and how I feel. And I just think that anybody who can do okay, this happened to you. You had this experience. You were so humiliated, but then you come on Instagram Live like this to make a video. So I'm confused. You've got me in a state of confusement with this. So wait. I mean, it's so much more. It's so much more. And she says that there have been, so many people across the country who have come out and said that they've had the same experience with Lyft. And I still say to them, pick the bigger option. Mimi says she's actually hurting her case. Thank you, Mimi, because that's what you're so humiliated by this man politely telling you, I will give you your money back, perhaps request, another one. I mean, that was humiliating to her, but standing dressed like that and cussing all the BBWs who didn't come to her aid out, that's not humiliating. And if you were so humiliated, why are you, I mean, you're not, okay, you used to go out dressed like this, but now you're so humiliated by the experience, you now like are wearing clothes and you cover up and all that. I mean, I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing lawsuit. But we are going to go over to her Instagram where I can show y'all a little bit better. Y'all see this outfit right here? I mean, and this woman is going outside like this. She's going outside like this. There is something, I think I saw it on her Instagram, and we're going to go there. We're going to go to her Instagram. Um, yeah, we're going to do it. Go back to StreamYard and share Instagram. So this is her Instagram that I have pulled up. And she is, she's at the gym. You see, she's doing this. I, Now, what I want to say is the fact that they had one of these trainer things in her size is really interesting to me, because I just never would have guessed that they would have one in her size like that. This is her, this right here. Her neck is cut off, but this is her profile picture. That right there, that is her profile picture. Let's see, what else do we have here? See, look at that. She's very pretty. She is very, very pretty. She's a pretty girl. Let's see what else we got. There's one picture. Okay, here we go. Look, no. Let's go here. Where's that? Oh, I don't want that music. But y'all see her? I don't want the music because I'll get. But I mean, look at that. I mean, this is her entire. Shay B says, what is a BBW? It is a big, beautiful woman. That's what that stands for. Justin's mom says she's using this to gain popularity for her rap career. That's what I was thinking. Southern B Charm says he could have just pulled off with no explanation. Did you hear that car it's not lasting long? I'm going to have to watch this again and listen to the car. You got some concerns about that man's car. I'm going to have to listen to it again. Leo lady, oh hell no. PW said I would still look her belly before Bible lady. Let me see. So yeah, I'm surprised she can walk too. I really am. Bible lady said she's over their trip about something that she can control, yet I'm over here crying because I can find my $20 tube of toothpaste. What toothpaste do you use for $20? A lady says Monique and Lizzo tried it, but this lady's personality isn't appealing. No, it is not at all. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shane says, oh my, she's not on social media gyrating. For that, she should be humiliated. That's what I'm saying. This isn't humiliating, but everything else, I don't know. The Dim Folks says we have a store by me called The Wizard of Bras. She needs to find The Wizard of Bras. Let me capture that. I need to shop there. Okay. So yeah, that's her. But I really I'm gonna show you this with her walking the dog, and then here it is. She's out, and these are her little girls. They must be twins because let me see. Does that have sound? Oh no, I don't want that. But she's out here with these two little girls. They look like they're probably twins. Those are her kids. And she's walking the dog. I mean, so there's pictures of her in her Instagram. She is at the gym and everything. But I just, I don't know. I just don't see where she's going to win. But, that's just me. Chick-fil-A girl said, if she's happy with her size, who am I to say anything? Right. I mean, if she's happy, that's yay for her. And like I said, she certainly has the confidence, but I just don't. but I mean, she's just pretty. She's got pictures of, I mean, like here she's in a, I guess a pool or hot tub or something. Here again, I didn't know they made bathing suits this size. She has several on her Instagram. She has several pictures of her in two pieces. I don't wear two pieces. So anyway, that is DANK DEMOSS, and she is a rapper. So y'all can check her out, at your leisure. Now we are going to get into some entertainment news, and it's going to be as first of all, let me say this: as per the Fair Use Act, I am using this information. Hello, lovely Red. Um, you said Miss Deb tried to get her to lose weight. Deb, what's her name? Deb, what is it? Apney. And the thing of it is if she goes, I'm gonna tell you what deal she could get out of this. If why is my picture why is things so big? But anyway, if she plays her cards right, she could parlay her way into a deal where they would get a reality show, and it could be about her music, and they will pay for her, like if she wanted to do weight loss surgery, they would pay for it, just like they did Mama June. So, she could parlay this into something. Hey, Kimmy Who, how are you doing? What we are going to do now is cover something someone sent to me I found very interesting, and I was debating on whether I would share this. This is per the Copyright Use Act, as I had mentioned before. Bible Lady says, at them folks, there's one outside of Atlanta that's wonderful. That I gotta check this Broad Wizard out. I'm gonna look at when I get off of here. I'm gonna check that out. I really am, because I just I don't know. Hey, Joseph Bullard, how are you doing? Joseph Bullard said she called the wrong Lyft. Should have been a forklift. Joseph. Joseph, no. A lady says there used to be a club in Redondo Beach for BBWs and the men that want them. There's stuff all over the place. There's strip clubs that just cater to that. You said Ozempic and Mounjaro is options. There's so many things that you can do to lose weight. I mean, because when I had surgery, I needed the boost. I just couldn't. I had dieted all of my adult life, and I just needed the help. And that was the first time I'd ever lost a significant amount of weight. So this next thing I am going to get in. Wait a minute. Lovely Red said, where'd that go? I used to drive Lyft. I would have seen her in concealed ride, never stopped. You would have just put the pedal to the metal and kept on going. I revived, said Joseph Bullard needs to go to the moon. I was thinking about it. Popeye's Tribe Urban Media said she can bring her kids to eat free chicken. I'm not feeding her foul mouth, thick thigh ass. Her mouth was very foul. Allegedly in Harmon. Now, you say breast reduction. Let me tell you, my mother tried to convince me to do that. And I went to a surgeon, and he was asking me, do you have, does your back hurt? Do you have this? Do you have that? And I'm like, no. And he was like, well, you don't get, because I explained to him, my mom feels like, because my cousin, this top heaviness comes from my father's side of the family. And my mom felt like, because I had a cousin with back problems, that I would have them too. But forget the fact that my cousin worked for like Goodyear, like doing on the line, labor. So, but he says you cannot, he said it makes no sense to get a breast reduction for future problems because, he was telling me, all the risk and how, they could grow back. One could grow back bigger than the other, all these things. And I'm like, okay, I will keep mine. Joseph Bullard, they are really, really petitioning for you to go to the moon. Oh my goodness. Southern Beach Charm said fat folks are attractive. No one said that. She's 700 pounds. That's not healthy and it's just not sustainable. It's not. I mean, I don't understand how she does walk. I tore my, let me tell you, after I had lost weight, somehow or another my meniscus got torn, or my Damascus Road, as Native would say, got torn. Have no idea why, but I can't imagine, walking around the size I was having that problem. And what really, I didn't just wake up and say, I want to have weight loss surgery. It took me, I researched this for several years before I decided to do it. And I think what really got me is bad knees run in my mom, on my mom's side of the family. And I mean, it don't skip. Everybody gets it. Everybody. And I just didn't want to be old and have problems walking. And so that's why I made that decision. PW said, unless that's what's causing you to fall sometimes, Legacy. No, I just have bad luck. Shay said, top heavy come from my father's side, my mom's side, everybody pimples. Yes. How about it? So y'all, we are going to get into something. Y'all might know a little bit of something about it. I don't, because I don't get into a lot of the like gossip tea, but apparently there is something going on with CONCIOUZ TV. I don't know if y'all know who he is. He is he's to me he's a nice looking gay man. I think he lives in Atlanta, and his hair, because I used to watch him years ago, and I have never not seen his hair laid. His hair is always laid. He has the best units, installments, whatever you want to call it. CONCIOUZ TV. It's spelled like conscious, but at the end it has a Z instead of an S. So I used to watch him, and every now and then I tune in. But somebody has sent me a little bit of tea where he was apparently reading Tasha K for filth. And I was on the fence, but I said, you know what? No. I said, I'm going to play that. I'm going to play that. Has anybody heard this? First of all, before I get into it, I want to know, has anybody heard this? Because I'm trying to tell you, this man gave a read. I don't think he didn't breathe. He didn't stop. I mean, from beginning to end. Because when I was watching it, when the video was over, I was like, wait a minute. I thought that was finally him taking a pause. No, it was over. It was like 7 minutes straight. Justin's mom said, I believe a week or two, you have to measure the output once it slows down. I don't know what y'all talking about. But do you pen pal 50? She's not my cup of tea. I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't like her, but I mean, she's just not my cup of tea. Shaby said, I don't know these people. But you ready? You ready? Well, get ready. Let me go over and retrieve this. Where is it? Oh, there it is, right there in my face. Okay, let me share my screen so y'all can get into this. And of course, y'all know I've got to stop and do, that ain't what I want. I have got to stop and do some commentary along the way. So here we go. Share my screen. And like I said, I mean, if he took a breath, I guess I missed it, but I swear this man took no breaths for 7 minutes and 7 seconds. So here we go. Are y'all ready? I'm telling you, here we go.
Tasha K went live from her do-rag, mad as hell, crashing out because she allegedly slept with Larry Reed per his.
Get into that. Do y'all, hey, that girl, do y'all, do y'all know who Larry Reed is? Because that was some tea I had never heard before, but apparently PW said Larry Reed is probably still his mentor, and Tasha K just released a story on Larry Reed about being fired from BET. Girl, get into this, because a whole lot of things of what you just said is about to come up.
His alleged confession on my platform, and then turned around and let WAP 100 sweat all down her throat while he froggy fucked her in missionary, according to him.
Bible lady. Black but not bitter. You thought Larry Reed was gay. I did. Look, I did too. When I listened to this, I was like, what? I'm going to run that back, because y'all, let me run it back. Wait a minute. Just get into what he is saying. I mean, he just started.
Tasha K went live from her do-rag, mad as hell, crashing out because she allegedly slept with Larry Reed per his alleged confession on my platform, and then turned around and let WAP 100 sweat all down her throat while he froggy fucked her in missionary, according to him. Now she got smoked for Love Jones, Storm, and Larry, trying to explain why she now got to go get that sewer hole she call a vagina checked every 3 months because she done laid down with somebody who got boils and cigarette butts growing all out of the size of her goddamn neck. And
a lady, I did not know she voted for Trump, but somebody like her doesn't surprise me. Hey, Golden Pearl. Golden Pearl says Larry Reed goes both ways. Okay, interesting to know, because I just thought he was gay. Whew, y'all. How about it? Bible lady said, why are the frogs catching strays? And Southern Bee Charm said, Larry isn't laying with a woman. I'm sorry. You don't think so? Child, I don't know. These people these days. PW said Larry isn't gay, but I think he said he doesn't identify with any sexuality. Listen, I know there are so many layers to the LGBTQIA community, but I know that he doesn't identify, but I find that people who don't identify usually go with male or female, and to me, or male, female, or trans, and to me, that just means bisexual. But I'm not in the community, so I can't say. A lady said she was very vocal and lost 5,000 viewers. She said because she supported Trump. Oh, is that why? Because that was mentioned. Okay.
having to take time off for all variations of emergency surgery under the guise that it's a thyroid issue, so make it make sense. Since you keep talking about a blood work party, but I'm the only one out of all of us who's opened up their My Chart for all to see, why don't you finally open your portals so we can see whether Graves' disease is the causation of them bulging ass eyeballs you got hanging out of that dumbass head of yours, whore. Now the gag is the silly cotton picking buck broken troglodyte bitch called me a prostitute, but it ain't but one of us who got mug shots to prove that we were once criminals, which is of course this scamming ass hooker foot gutter snipe. The reason I'm not in Fulton County nor the Richland Sheriff Department's database like you is because when I was 21, I was traveling the world and working as a nurse's aide while speeding past single, lonely, and pregnant bitches like you at the bus stop because you was too busy and desperate illegally trafficking check across international borderlines, resulting in your bald-headed ass being criminalized and charged for driving with no insurance, no registration, no license, nor any goddamn sense because you was that faded over a
Justin's mom, this is Conscious TV talking. Lady, you said hook or foot. Bible Lady says people that don't identify do it to whomever, whenever, at their convenience. I'm part of the community and feel confident speaking on it. Okay, okay, cool. I mean, because I mean, to me, that's what it means. It just means that it doesn't matter.
Dick that couldn't keep you, him, nor them short bus ass children out of $4 million worth of debt, resulting in the loss of their childhood home and sibling alienation when you and Sheck had to make the tough decision to slave trade y'all's son to Northern Africa so y'all could afford rent and a Netflix account. You the one who got doctors baffled because you're one out of the 21.5 million Black women in the U.S. who get pep smear work done through her throat rather than her pussy hole because it's no more.
All right. I was asked to go back to the results. Let me see. Well, good grief.
Is the silly cotton picking buck broken troglodyte bitch called
This man said troglodyte. Him, Southern Bee Charm, I think he's windmilling for Larry. I hear that him and Larry are cool with each other. They're good friends or whatever.
me a prostitute, but it ain't but one of us who got mugshots to prove that we were once criminals, which is of course this scamming.
Okay, Pimp Out 50. I didn't go back far enough. Let me go back. Okay, here we go.
Butts growing all out of the size of her goddamn neck and having to take time off for all variations of emergency surgery under the guise that it's a thyroid issue, so make it make sense. Since you keep talking about a blood work party, but I'm the only one out of all of us who's opened up their my chart for all to see.
Okay. All look great. No need changes at this time. It says your HIV and Hep C screening tests were also negative. So he posted his. Now he wants her to post hers. Okay.
Why don't you finally open your portals so we can see whether Graves' disease is the causation of them bulging ass eyeballs you got hanging out of that dumbass head of yours, whore? Now the gag is the silly cotton picking buck broken troglodyte bitch called me a prostitute, but it ain't but one of us who got mugshots to prove that we were once criminals, which is of course this scamming ass hooker foot gutter snipe. The reason I'm not in Fulton County nor the Richland Sheriff Department's database like you is because when I was 21, I was traveling the world and working as a nurse's aide while speeding past single, lonely, and pregnant bitches like you at the bus stop because you was too busy and desperate illegally trafficking Sheck across international borderlines, resulting in your bald-headed ass being criminalized and charged for driving with no insurance, no registration, no license, nor any goddamn sense because you was that faded over a dick that couldn't keep you, him.
Okay. I want to get into the comments. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says, woo, that's a read for Sonia Durham. I don't really watch Tasha K very long. I may stop by for 10 minutes at the most. I revived said, not me sitting here with a do-rag on my head, laughing my butt off. PW said, Conscious TV can do a great read when he wants to. Child, I'm trying to tell you, he did not breathe. Pimp Out 50 says that was a mouthful. Southern Bee Charm says, why do we need to know his health oversharing? I think, his thing was, because, Tasha, let's be real. Tasha K, the reason why Cardi B sued her, sitting up saying Cardi B have herpes. She has it in, the mouth and then, down below. And plus all the other things that she says Cardi B has had. And let's not forget, like, Tasha K has put that on a lot of celebrities that they have this disease, that disease, or another. So, that I guess That's why he shared his status. So he's pretty much like, okay, I shared mine, you share yours. Them folks said at Nesto Shackles, I can't take all her hollering. She yells her entire show. She's just not my cup of tea. Shay B said, my brain can't keep up. I had to listen to, after I listened to it, I had to listen to it again because I wanted to know, did he take a breath? And it was just like, I just couldn't believe it. Then folks said, I watched those videos too. That's when I found who T was. And a lady says, TK has been accusing Larry of AIDS for years. Yes, well, Conscious TV is going to say something about that.
Nor them short bus ass children out of $4 million worth of debt, resulting in the loss of their childhood home and sibling alienation when you and Sheck had to make the tough decision to slave trade y'all's son to Northern Africa so y'all could afford rent and a Netflix account. You the one who got doctors baffled because you're one out of the 21.5 million Black women in the U.S. who get pep smear work done through her throat rather than her pussy hole because it's no more good, just like them failed ass 4C naps and knots that are one relaxer away from relaxing your entire hairline off the back of your motherfucking head, bitch. Now, bitch, while you over there diagnosing every man who left you for a better bitch, because you a bitter bitch, a broke bitch, gotta pay another mother as a mother $4 million ass bitch, gotta sell my home, relocate my kids, and return all my clothes because I ain't got it ass bitch. Too bad I was born with a low-grade hole between my legs instead of a dick-ass bitch. Can't keep a friend, a side nigga, had to close down TV studios because you can't keep an employee-ass bitch. Oh, the IRS over $100K and the lawyers that represented her in bankruptcy court $75K ass bitch. Shit, do you want some more birthday pussy? Hell.
Now, I know we was just complaining because DANK DEMOSS over there was calling us all kinds of bitches, you know, especially as BBWs who didn't come to her aid, you know, when she, you know, went viral. But I'm just trying to tell you, it's something about the way his bitches came across that I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm sorry. He just did that. That's all I can say. Hey, Thursday Jewel, how are you doing? Let me see what y'all are saying. Look, y'all cannot. Bible lady said, this is causing me zesty. Are you saying zesty? Them folks said, I just spun all the way around. PW said, rapper Dank, this how you use bitch at the end of a sentence. Okay. I Revived said, remember TK from the Dust Up with a lovely TI, who is also MAGA allegedly? Get out of here. And you know, I'm gonna tell you something. That doesn't surprise me either. Lovely TI, it does not surprise me. Kimmy Who said, wow, he has not skipped a beat. He hasn't skipped a beat, took a breath, nothing. Tallulah Malu said that big girl was cussing too much for no reason. This man is spitting facts. And so elegantly, you know. Leo Lady said, them folks, yes, all the way. Pen Pal says, I'm going to have to check Tasha's page because she must have said something about him. I did see something where what I saw, they said she was going to be like reading everybody, but it just, that's all I'm going to say is,
Hell no ass bitch. And all that you diagnosed about Storm and Larry, you left the most significant of the psychoanalysts off the table, which was yours. It must be devastatingly painful to have slept with an alleged pastor behind your husband's back in a panic room of your previous Georgia's home, and then to turn around and ask that same man to give up the gay man in his life, aka me, and to be told hell no ho. And now every time you see me with my colorful wigs, it reminds you of how easy your pussy was converted for a man's asshole. And that would be tearing up my heart when I see me. That even with a pussy, Larry chose CTV.
I don't even think I'm gonna monetize this live. It's just not gonna happen. This is just this is just too much. Reef and Muff's mom said, well, I Revived said some of these content creators are not forthright because they make their money off Black folks. Jackson Tabasco. Ray Delalue said, woo, child. Hey, D-Dub. If y'all don't mind, I really want to hear all those bitches again. I mean, that was just, I mean, I hate to do it to you. One thing I can promise you is we ain't gonna be in here as late and as long as we normally are, but I really gotta hear them bitches again because that just was I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
to
sorry.
Northern Africa so y'all could afford rent and a Netflix account. You the one who got doctors baffled because you're one out of the 21.5 million Black women in the U.S. who get pap smear work done through her throat rather than her pussy hole because it's no more good, just like them failed ass 4C naps and knots that are one relaxer away from relaxing your entire hairline off the back of your motherfucking head, bitch.
The bite. All right, y'all. This is y'all's. Y'all did this. So, all right.
Now, bitch, while you over there diagnosing every man who left you for a better bitch, cause you a bitter bitch, a broke bitch, gotta pay another mother ass a mother $4 million ass bitch, gotta sell my home, relocate my kids, and return all my clothes, cause I ain't got it ass bitch. Too bad I was born with a low grade hole between my legs instead of a dick ass bitch. Can't keep a friend, a side nigga. Had to close down Kiwi Studios because you can't keep an employee ass bitch. Oh, the IRS over 100K and the lawyers that represented her in bankruptcy court 75K ass bitch. Shit, do you want some more birthday pussy? Hell no ass bitch. And all that you diagnosed about Storm and Larry, you left the most significant of the psychoanalysts off the table, which was yours. It must be devastatingly painful to have slept with an alleged pastor behind your husband's back in a panic room of your previous Georgia's home, and then to turn around and ask that same.
Wait a minute. When he said, bitch, I'm sorry, slept with him in the panic room, bitch. Ooh, Lord.
Same man to give up the gay man in his life, aka me, and to be told hell no ho. And now every time you see me with my colorful wigs, it reminds you of how easy your pussy was converted for a man's asshole. And that would be tearing up my heart when I see me. That even with a pussy, Larry chose CTV. And you mad because after all that hooting and hollering you did on the phone with Larry about getting rid of me after I had exposed your whole ass on your own mentee's page, it still burns you up instead because you will never recover your dignity as a woman for being abandoned by a man you claim is on the down low who chose a rainbow wig prostitute instead. Checkmate, bitch. Ain't this the same bitch who told us years ago that she had an HIV scare when she was out here thotting and bopping, driving with no license, only to turn around and allegedly give Larry some back alley cat, then per whack 100 forced to fuck him out of sexual frustration because Shaq's dick only got
Back alley cat. Back alley cat. Bible lady says, hit that like button, you know, like hating button, bitch. Okay, that's gonna be our new slogan. That is the new slogan. Hit that like button, you know, like hating button, bitch. All right.
Hard for Storm Ho. It's mighty funny. She's the one claiming Larry got AIDS, but she the one who told us that she had an HIV scare years ago, and now it's coming out that she slept with Larry. So considering all the checker pieces, it could actually be argued that if he did have HIV, he would have gotten it from your dirty pussy ass bitch. It's mighty funny. You called me a prostitute, but you the one who was allegedly sleeping with Larry for a $250K loan so that you could build the app you now have from allegedly defrauding the U.S. government instead, per the receipts Cardi B showed in her filings against you, ho. So it would seem that it would take one prostitute to clearly know another prostitute. But I'm trying to figure out why only one of us got multiple mugshots and inmate badges to show for our convictions. The fact that you even had to ask another man for $250K and then throw him some layaway pussy as a bargaining tool only.
Lay away pussy. Ari Vibe said, at them folks, the smelling sauce. Jesus. Shay B said, he can ussy like no other. Hey, Queen Lily. Queen Lily says, what did she do to get all of those mugshots? Oh, you know, some traffic offenses and, you know, stuff like that. Shay B, yes, lay away pussy. I only wish. Hey, Soul Power. You want to know what you walked? You want to know what you walked into? Yes, Jackson Tabasco monetization gone. It's just out the window. Leo lady said, "Damn, Tussie can be put on layaway." A lady says, I typically don't approve of gay men going in on a woman, but in this case, carry on, sir.
To have in
Let me see. Desi Jules said, did he write a script? And Southside Chi-Town said, Legacy, you really enjoying this. He's like this all the time. I know that he is. But you know, I don't watch him like I used to watch him like every day, but I had stopped. So the only time I really watch him is when something like it's some kind of like viral story or whatever, and I look at him. But this was just priceless. This was priceless. Y'all just could, if y'all could have seen me watching this last night. Queen Lily said, Tasha always talking about everyone else's mugshots and their bad lives, but she has a lot herself. Damn, Tasha. And let me tell you, there's so much more that you know he didn't say that he could have, stuff that I know, but, and I won't say either, but Petty Patty says, Legacy, one more time. Let him get through it. Let me let him, because he's almost done. Jackson Tabasco said, might as well keep the rerun going.
Ended up giving Cardi B $4 million of that $250K that went to me instead, bitch. Now, how you like those apples, you surgical freak show?
What you want to do tonight? You don't want no pussy?
Why did this?
You don't feel like it on your birthday?
Now we know why your husband didn't want no birthday pussy from his wife. And it was because Larry had allegedly just blown nuts all in this bitch's guts. And now she mad he done exposed all the tea. Make it make sense. Now we know why your husband would rather go to bed without you and that lopsided 18-wheeler long stretch tilted pussy of yours, because Whack 100 had them put them blown out coochie lips on a leash and dog walk Florida swamp water out of them guts. So A prostitute I will be because it implies I was paid for my services when you just a ho-ho. And one that had to rely and still be rejected by a dick who reads the Bible and a dick that used to manage the career of the op you owe 4 million Mexican pesos to. What a shame and a goddamn scandal. Bitch, you are a broke, bum, dickless bummerclot with a child being trafficked through African orphanages who has yet to reclaim her time because she's about to spend the rest of it working her entire life for another bitch, leaving you to be a indentured servant cosplaying as a social media influencer. Bye, bitch. I got your $250,000 to go spend on a wig. How?
Overnight.
I cannot. All right, y'all, we'll do it one more time. Kimmy, who said, not the 18 wheelchair. Bible lady said, I need to pinch myself to make sure I'm awake. I had seen Shaby said, we all Shaby. Shaby said, I'm preparing to repent. Yes. All right, we'll do this one more time, and I am only gonna stop like once in the middle, because I think I did enough commentary throughout. So, yes, a lady, he said, you bumbaclot. You cannot make this up. So y'all want to hear it one more time, so we will do it one more time.
Tasha K went live from her do-rag, mad as hell, crashing out because she allegedly slept with Larry Reed, per his alleged confession on my platform, and then turned around and let Whack 100 sweat all down her throat while he froggy fucked her in missionary, according to him. Now she got smoked for Love Jones, Storm, and Larry, trying to explain why she now gotta go get that sewer hole she call a vagina checked every 3 months because she done laid down with somebody who got boils and cigarette butts growing all out of the size of her goddamn neck and having to take time off for all variations of emergency surgery under the guise that it's a thyroid issue, so make it make sense. Since you keep talking about a blood work party, but I'm the only one out of all of us who's opened up their my chart for all to see, why don't you finally open your portals so we can see whether Graves' disease is the causation of them bulging ass eyeballs you got hanging out of that dumbass head of yours, whore. Now the gag is the silly cotton picking buck broken troglodyte bitch called me a prostitute, but it ain't but one of us who got mugshots to prove that we were once criminals, which is of course this scamming ass hooker foot gutter snipe. The reason I'm not in Fulton County nor the Richland Sheriff Department's database like you is because when I was 21, I was traveling the world and working as a nurse's aide while speeding past single, lonely, and pregnant bitches like you at the bus stop because you was too busy and desperate illegally trafficking check across international borderlines, resulting in your bald-headed ass being criminalized and charged for driving with no insurance, no registration, no license, nor any goddamn sense because you was that faded over a dick that couldn't keep you, him, nor them short bus ass children out of $4 million worth of debt, resulting in the loss of their childhood home and sibling alienation when you and Sheck had to make the tough decision to slave trade y'all's son to Northern Africa so y'all could afford rent and a Netflix account. You the one.
Why did it have to be rent and a Netflix account? I mean, rent and a Netflix account. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Isn't her husband, I thought he was of African descent. I thought. Why am I saying African descent? Well, I thought he came from Africa. And if he did, she voted for Trump. He's kicking any and everybody out. So if that's the case, her husband might could get it too. But okay, Jackson Tabasco said he is. Yeah. So any Trump is throwing everybody out. So Soul Power said not the baby flying through the air. Yes, the baby. Whew.
Who got doctors baffled because you're one out of the 21.5 million black women in the U.S. who get pep smear work done through her throat rather than her pussy hole because it's no more good, just like them failed ass 4C naps and knots that are one relaxer away from relaxing your entire hairline off the back of your motherfucking head, bitch. Now, bitch, while you over there diagnosing every man who left you for a better bitch, because you a bitter bitch, a broke bitch, gotta pay another mother as a mother $4 million ass bitch, gotta sell my home, relocate my kids, and return all my clothes because I ain't got it ass bitch. Too bad I was born with a low grade hole between my legs instead of a dick ass bitch. Can't keep a friend, a side nigga, had to close down TV studios because you can't keep an employee ass bitch. Oh, the IRS over 100K and the lawyers that represented her in bankruptcy court 75K ass bitch. Shit, do you want some more birthday pussy? Hell no ass bitch. And all that you diagnosed about Storm and Larry, you left the most significant of the psychoanalysts off the table, which was yours. It must be devastatingly painful to have slept with an alleged pastor behind your husband's back in a panic room of your previous Georgia's home, and then to turn around and ask that same man to give up the gay man in his life, aka me, and to be told hell no ho. And now every time you see me with my colorful wigs, it reminds you of how easy your pussy was converted for a man's asshole. And that would be tearing up my heart when I see me. That even with a pussy, Larry chose CTV.
This was just wrong. Just wrong.
And you mad because after all that hooting and hollering you did on the phone with Larry about getting rid of me after I had exposed your whole ass on your own mentee's page, it still burns you up instead because you will never recover your dignity as a woman for being abandoned by a man you claim is on the down low who chose a rainbow wig prostitute instead. Checkmate, bitch. Ain't this the same bitch who told us years ago that she had an HIV scare when she was out here thotting and bopping, driving with no license, only to turn around and allegedly give Larry some back alley cat, then per whack 100 forced to fuck him out of sexual frustration because Shaq's dick only got hard for Storm hoe? It's mighty funny. She's the one claiming Larry got AIDS, but she the one who told us that she had an HIV scare years ago, and now it's coming out that she slept with Larry. So considering all the checker pieces, it could actually be argued that if he did have HIV, he would have gotten it from your dirty pussy ass bitch. It's mighty funny you called me a prostitute, but you the one who was allegedly sleeping with Larry for a $250K loan so that you could build the app you now have from allegedly defrauding the U.S. government instead, per the receipts Cardi B showed in her filings against you, ho. So it would seem that it would take one prostitute to clearly know another prostitute. But I'm trying to figure out why only one of us got multiple mugshots and inmate badges to show for our convictions. The fact that you even had to ask another man for $250K and then throw him some layaway pussy as a bargaining tool, only to have ended up giving Cardi B $4 million other $250K that went to me instead, bitch. Now, how you like those apples, you surgical freak show?
What you want to do tonight? You don't want no pussy? Man, you don't feel like it on your birthday?
Now we know why your husband didn't want no birthday pussy from his wife. And it was because Larry had allegedly just blown nuts all in this bitch's guts. And now she mad he done exposed all the tea. Make it make sense. Now we know why your husband would rather go to bed without you and that lopsided 18-wheeler long stretch tilted pussy of yours, because whack 100 had them put them blown out coochie lips on a leash and dog walk Florida swamp water out of them guts, ho. A prostitute I will be because it implies I was paid for my services when you just a ho-ho. And one that had to rely and still be rejected by a dick who reads the Bible and a dick that used to manage the career of the op you owe 4 million Mexican pesos to. What a shame and a goddamn scandal. Bitch, you are a broke, bum, dickless bummerclot with a child being trafficked through African orphanages who has yet to reclaim her time because she's about to spend the rest of it working her entire life for another bitch, leaving you to be a indentured servant cosplaying as a social media influencer. Bye, bitch. I got your $250,000 to go spend on a wig. How?
Overnight, we were.
Okay. That was that on that. Ooh, okay. So y'all heard that. We learned lots of things. There were lots of names mentioned and so much going on. Like I said, this live will not be monetized because, like, really, like that's gonna happen. So the last thing I have for y'all is, I go over on TikTok because there's always something to be found over there. And I found something. And her name is, or she goes by the EBT Queen. Okay. She's the EBT Queen and proud of it. So I am gonna let y'all listen to her. Them folks said, I just need to sit in some silence now. A lady said, and he didn't call her a fish once. Now, did y'all hear him take a breath? Because I didn't. Bible lady said, how much would he charge to read IS? I got 5 on it. Right. That's something. Pay him to read IS. Boy, I know he could do it. I know that he can do it. So, y'all, we are going to go over here. And what did you say? Bible lady says, no, them folks at that Bible lady, I wish we could hire him. He make a ton of money reading IS for the Chernesto sector. How about it? Miss Boogie Down says, now this is how you read a bitch. Okay. And Ray Del Lewis said at Bible lady, she would be crying until next year. Child, if he read her like this, oh my gosh, that might actually make her sit down for a few days. That girl said, I'll donate. See, Petty Patty, it's a lot of folks got 5 on it. I don't know. We might need to contact him and see if he could do us some good, or at least write the script for us. Just write the script for us. That's all we need. That's all we need. So let's go over here and listen to this. Where is she? Oh, which video do I want to start with first? Let's start with this one first. Oh, let me go over here and share that screen. TikTok, okay. All right. So she is the EBT Queen and proud of it. And don't you forget about it. Let's do this one first. Here we go.
Yeah, it's your girl, EBT Queen, right here, right now. 3K, still get my 3K in food stamps. 7 kids, 7 different men, 7 baby daddies. So what? They all on child support. I don't care how long as them shit is running. Got
7 kids, 7 baby daddy. She don't care. So what? They're all on child support. I let her finish telling you about her lifestyle. Would you say you need Shay B says she needs a shower after that read? I know, right? A lady says, I knew Larry Reed, aka Native's twin, would visit our sector eventually. No, you did not say Native's twin. A lady said, who this hoe? This is the EBT Queen, honey. She got 7 babies by 7 different men and proud of it. And so how she get child support.
them checks. Yes, $0 on rent. Yes, living rent free. 5-bedroom house.
5-bedroom house, rent free. What y'all know about that?
Yes, faithfully 3K from the plug with the food stamps. Yeah, we eating over here. Yeah, we hood rich over here, baby. Y'all just mad out there. Y'all mad.
They hood rich over there at her house, and anybody who got something to say about it, y'all just mad. That's it. Y'all just mad. That's all she could say. Miss Boogie Down, thank you so much for the super sticker. I greatly appreciate it. Desi Jules says she's the reason Trump is shutting everyone else's benefits down. Yeah, and you know what? There are so many people who are working amongst the working poor, whole whole families, intact families, or single mothers or single fathers. There are people out there who are working and just trying to make it by, or who only qualifies, I said this before, for $10 worth of food stamps. And she's bragging because she's living like a queen. Tallulah Malu said, stinky rat. Jackson Tabasco said, you drove us to the projects. I sure did. I sure did. Bible Lady says, Trump, go get her ass. Go get her first. That's right. I want hers cut off first. Did she say how much she was getting food? I don't know if she said it yet. A lady says if she dies, her kids are going straight to DC. Right, right. Pen Pal 50 said a judge blocked that. I'm gonna tell you something else that I don't think is true. I thought that they stopped. I know when I still worked there, I think you still got, because this is what I always thought was dumb. They did welfare reform, but these women would continue to have children. They could not get any more like TANF for the baby, but they could get Medicaid and food stamps, which I thought was stupid. I was like, okay, so no, they don't get money, but they still got their housing. They still get, more food stamps. They get everything. You're just taking away some of they just can't increase their TANF, and what little bit of money that you get in TANF, it's not worth it. Irie Vibes says, I don't care if she gets 20K with all that stealing felon 47 is getting. Well, I'm telling you, there are people out here who have it hard, and I'm having done that work. I've seen it, and that's all I can just say. Golden Pearl said, hood rich with bullets flying. A lady said in Michigan they had to work. Yeah, and I think now they have changed it so that they can't get an increase in their food stamps. Leo Lady says, I'm mad because my tax dollars for your sorry, worthless ass. And Revives has gifted one Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries membership. Who got gifted? Them folks got gifted. Welcome, them folks, to the investigators. I hope you enjoy your membership. And I hope that when it's up, you continue on with us. Thank you so much, Ari Vibes. And y'all, make sure y'all welcome them folks. Bible Lady says she's not living like a queen. She's living like a ghetto, trash, low class, nappy headed, bike of the neck, gutter snipe ass bitch. I can see that's going to be the new thing. Bike and gutter snipe bitch. Oh my goodness. A lady says that Bible lady says slew foot, hook a foot. Oh. Right. Soul Power. If abusing the system was a person. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says, I know a pastor and his wife who have a child every year. I'm not even sure how many they have. Not last count. 10. He's also a registered sex offender and gets $2,500 in EBT and don't pay rent. So let me get this straight. He's a pastor and a registered offender, and he probably still has his church, and people are still probably, what do they say? They don't say he'll repent. They say something. It's something that they say, the church people say. I can't remember right now. Let me see. Okay, let's listen to some more of what she's saying. Soul Power said, meanwhile, we're working folks counting coins at the supermarket cash register. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
Y'all can stay mad. I don't care. Stay mad, baby. Because I'm hood rich. I am hood rich. So what? Yes, I had my first child when I was 14 years old. So what? Who cares? It's life. Things happen. So what? Like I said, get in where you fit in. Like I said, y'all just mad at the end of the day. Beat the system. Don't let the system beat you. Don't let them take you out. Take them out. Period. And that's how we're gonna do. We're gonna continue to get this food stamps, continue to swipe this card at fast food. We're getting gas on this card and all that. My plug coming through.
I want to know, where is she getting fast food from? That's what I want to know. How is she buying fast food with food stamps? Because you're not supposed to be able to buy anything hot with food stamps at all. So I want to know what she's talking about there. I'm not lying to you. If I knew exactly where she lived, I would certainly call the people on her. I honestly would. I would call welfare fraud on her, because there are people out there, there are elderly people who don't qualify at all, or they may only qualify for $10. And she's getting this money and proud of it. And I'm going to tell y'all, it's another video of her on her TikTok talking, and she's just dancing. And she comes talking about, this is what I do to get ready while I go out and find my 8th baby daddy. That's not even cute. That's not even funny to joke about it. Now, let me see. This is her talking about, I guess someone asked her, are you ever going to marry one of those fathers? I wouldn't marry her. I wouldn't, but let's listen to what she has to say to that.
No, I am not going to marry any of my baby daddies. None of my 8 baby daddies. I am not marrying any one of them. My husband is out there waiting on me somewhere.
She's not going to marry. Now, she said 8 baby daddies. She's not going to marry any of her baby's daddies, but she's going to marry somebody because she knows her husband is out there. Let's look at this and let's be honest. What man, especially a young one, close to her age, is going to want to marry her? She's going to get 2 types of guys. Number one, she ain't going to get no guy. Who is going to want to marry her with all of those children? She has absolutely nothing to offer. She can't even be, as far as I'm concerned, a helpmate, because she apparently is lacking common sense. Or she's going to be able to find a man, but he's going to be a man who in kind is okay with just laying up and letting the system take care of him. So he's not going to be like any use as a society member, because as far as I'm concerned, she's useless. She's having babies and getting food stamps and housing. Then that means she probably gets heating and cooling assistance. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Those are the things she is probably getting. A lady says she probably has that nasty woman's disease. And just, yes, even think about that. She 7 babies daddy. She might be pregnant with her 8th, who knows? But that's just a lot of people going in and out. It really is. Southside Chi-Town says, you can buy food at a restaurant if they pretend to sell raw food and charge you cash to cook it. That's the workaround. And that is what they do, like over at the 7-Eleven, a lot of the stores that are owned by people of Asian descent, I will say. That's what they do. They let you buy it, and you buy it cold or out the frozen section or whatever. pay for it, and then you can cook it in their microwave. I've seen that done before. Them folks says you can buy fast food with EBT. It's been like that for a long time in California. Shay B says trifling bitch. Jackson Tabasco says don't nobody want that back alley cat. Okay, that's another one of our new ones. Back alley cat. Yeah, a lady, you're right. A predator would marry her. A predator certainly would. Miss Boogie Down said, just like I said, a ninja with no job and money. Yes, one who just wants to lay up. A Bible lady says Nestor would love her. Shay B says she's too damn fertile. Oh my gosh, I know that's right. She is. She is too fertile. Soul Power says these baby daddies probably ran away from her like the track team. And you know what? Some of them might have even been one night stands. They might have been one night stands. Desi Jules said Nesto will roll up for free housing and cereal. That's another kind of guy. She'll get one that just got out. One that just got out, you know. Those are the types that she'll get.
Sure, he got kids as much as I do, 8 kids, whatever. We're gonna have a big old family. Yeah, we're gonna have a big happy family and keep it going. I might have some more. Who knows? But as of now, no, I'm not married. Not getting married until my husband come and get me after I have this 8th baby, you know? So as of right now, I am single. And I just got pregnant by the plug, the food stamp EBT plug. Yes, he got me pregnant. And whew, let's just say it's going good. And yes, I got all 7 baby daddies on child support. And now my plug, he hooking me up with a food stamp. So he gonna be on child support too. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore, you guys. I'm not getting married right now. Bye.
Like I said, if I like really knew where she was, I would turn her in. How dare she? How dare she? And she's pregnant with her 8th child, and then she's whoever the food stamp plug. Somebody make sure you remember that because we're gonna look him up. He's giving her some of his EBT. That's illegal. You can't do that. So let me find out where she lives. Let me find out. D-Dub said 250 years ago, her owner would have loved her. Oh, I know. She would have increased the property. Do you know how much? And I don't know how many are boys or girls or what, but yeah. Shay B says she's off her medication. By medication, do you mean birth control? Because she's intentionally making these decisions. Ain't nothing wrong with her, but just lazy. She ain't no mentally ill. She's just lazy and trifling. I mean, she brags about this stuff. So now she says, we can help you get approved for 1,000 to 3,000 EBT a month. Stop hating and fill your house up. Fill your house up. First of all, do you know how many people have to be in your family for you to get between 1,000 and 3,000 in food stamps? It ain't worth it. But I'll let her tell y'all how she's gonna do that. Our Revive says her vajayjay is a petri dish. Lord. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame said, I bet her Tussie is an 18-inch tractor trailer truck, and every man can drive through as long as they pay the toll fees. And you ain't even going to the moon for that one. Okay. A lady says, when I saw the cheesecake skit, I knew immediately it was a skit. Oh, you think this is a skit? This ain't no skit. This woman is, I'm telling you, these people over there over on TikTok, it's some nuts over there. It really is. Aaliyah TV says, A lady, because this is so ridiculous. I can't believe my ears. I'm trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you. She ain't just borrowing kids. You'll see. You'll see. We'll get to it.
Okay, like I said, y'all just mad. Y'all mad because y'all not on EBT. Y'all just mad because so what? So what? We over here, man. I got my son over here in the cut. He got his snacks too, right over there. Say hey. Yeah.
We on the food stamps. Hey, stop playing with us. 3,000, 3K food stamps. Stop playing with us in the comments.
Yeah, we got them stamps. Yeah. Y'all like stamps? Come get them. You like stamps? If you want food stamps, come holler at me. Come on. Come on, holler at me. Yeah, we ain't good over here. Y'all just mad. Y'all mad. Y'all big mad. And we're happy over here. And we're just eating on our snacks. And we got plenty of meat in the freezer. Y'all just some haters. If y'all want stamps, and stop being on that high-class horse, come get these EBT stamps. Come on. Ain't nothing wrong with food stamps. Y'all act like something wrong with food stamps, baby. Come on, get them food stamps. Period.
Okay. Hey, the only whip. Black but not bitter says they saved TikTok for this. Yeah, I'm telling you, you'd be shocked at what's over there. Shay B said her wound stretched and worn. Reef and Muff's mom said he looks delayed. That girl says he's sweetest those honey buns. Now, yeah, that's true because she does bring that up in one of her videos. I mean, I've been all through her page, so here's another one.
There's a lot of Karens on our page. We don't care.
If you, well, y'all, as you watch this, let me take this comment down. As you watch this, look at her stomach when she leans back. She is pregnant. She really is pregnant.
About you Karens, okay? We don't care. We can care less. We're eating good. We're living good. We don't care about the Karens, okay? What you got to say, son?
Now, like I said, we do not care about the Karens in the comments because what y'all saying negative about us, baby, we eating good over here. That freezer is full and that deep freezer is full, baby. So what you got to say? Y'all ain't got nothing else to say about what we got to do, what we living and how we living and how we doing it. Y'all mad and y'all depressed. Hey, bye.
Misery loves company. And that's the end of that story. Misery loves company. We don't care about you Karens. You Karens can go somewhere else. Don't come on my page if you don't like what we post. Okay? Karen, remove yourself. Politely, block button.
Okay, let me go to, oh shoot. Wait a minute.
There's a lot.
Let me go to her page. I hate the way this darn app works. Okay. Where is one? I'm looking for one with like them 11,000 children's. There's, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this card. Look at this. Look at this card. Oh shit. I don't want that music in here. But then again, why am I worried? Because this ain't gonna monetize. This is not gonna monetize. Let me see, because there is one in here where all of the kids are. Now, the only funny thing is the oldest child I see seems to be this boy that was sitting next to her. That seems to be like the oldest child that I see. I had only counted when I was looking at this. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Y'all, what is wrong? Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That other child's not in here, so that's 5. So that's 5 kids, okay? So I got 5 kids that I'm counting. Sassy Jules says she's more annoying than Sonia. I'm let me find out, because she needs to be reported. Because what I want to know, and I forgot how many followers she has. I'll look at that in a minute. But if she, okay, so she's getting all of this housing, EBT and stuff. She has to report this TikTok income, because those of you who are members, um did I do that in members? Yeah, I think I did that in members, where the people were getting pissed off because they were getting cut off food stamps and had to pay back overpayments. And getting pissed. Like this one woman, she had some kids. She got disability for 3 of them, and then the one she wasn't getting disability for, she was getting TANF for. Plus she got SSI, and the husband got SSI, and she got mad because somebody turned her in, because the money has to be reported to food stamps, to the SSI people. It's got to be reported, and she didn't report any of it, and she's pissed off because she got an overpayment. Jackson Tabasco said, what got her pregnant? I don't know, Jackson Tabasco. Thessie Jules said, at least they're clean. Yeah, and her house looks clean. I'll give her that. A lady says, okay, looks real, and she needs to be reported. I'm trying to tell y'all, this stuff I be getting from TikTok. Now y'all clown me. Y'all said that the one with the turkey legs. Okay, I'll take that. I'll say okay. But this other stuff I've been showing, this stuff is real. And this is what they have over there. Hey Beauty is her name. Check the location of the photography studio. Child, I'll just be doing good being able to work the StreamYard in these apps. I wouldn't even know where to look. Let me see. It's something down here in this corner. I'd have to get my magnifying glass. I can't I can't see that. But wait, okay, let me read PW's comment. PW said, I like her. At least she's taking care of the kids and not feeding them once a day. Yeah. Bringing back food stamps, positivity. Her kids can't be teased. Learn the system. There's not, okay, if you want to be proud and on food stamps, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just this braggadocious, and the thought, this woman, if she's already got 7 kids, why would she find it necessary to have an 8th? And just bragging about getting more benefits and stuff. It's a slap in the face of the people out there who can't get it, the elderly. It's just a slap in the face. And having done that kind of work before, these are the clients I couldn't stand. Do y'all know? I had a woman one time who she was being evicted from housing because she hadn't paid her rent in a year. Do you know how much her rent was? Her rent was $10 a month, and she didn't pay it for a year. She had housing where she paid $10 a month rent. She had heating, so she didn't have to pay for that. She had food stamps, and she had welfare. There was no reason for her to not pay her $10 a month rent. I'd love to only have to pay $200 a month rent. She got evicted and then wanted some help. She wanted some help. A lady says, we are taking care of her kids. When she goes to jail, those kids are going to Diddy and Drake. Pen Pal 50 said everyone should get food stamps as high as food is. I know. And my sister was talking about, I think I want to condition. I think I want to do like an egg conditioner, where they put the eggs and stuff on. I said, as much as eggs cost? Are you serious? Leo Lady said, is showing North Carolina. Pen Pal 50 says, this is crazy. All Mimi could say is, wow. Mm-hmm. Bible Lady says, right, Legacy Moon. Told my mom she's only qualified for less than $20 based on her income. She's a retired nurse. So, fuck this lady and her bragging ass kids. Justin's mom says, my ex-in-law had $10 rent and got evicted. She had 10 kids. Hey, looks down from heaven. Looks down from heaven says she's hoping to get at least one football player and basketball player or track star out of the bunch. And you know what? That happens too. That happens too. But I mean, I know back in the day, people had this many kids, 7, 8, 10, 15. I know that happened. But you have to look at what things were like back then. People, a lot of times, they grew their own food, or they bought food, but they still had a vegetable garden or something. It was just different. You had a mom who stayed home, a dad who went to work. You have all these babies, all these different baby daddies. That's just not even good. So, okay, say Hakeem got a daddy with a decent job, and say little Leslie got a daddy with a good job. And, they get birthday presents, Christmas presents. They come over, Christmas presents. And I'm the type, this is how I am. Like, if I bought for one child, I would buy for all the children. But that's not what everybody would do. And he shouldn't have to. So, I mean, just look at how it looks. Or this kid's dad comes and gets him every weekend, but these other 3, they don't come. It's just not good. It's just not good. So, let me see what else we see on here. Let me see right here. Yeah, having my 8th baby from my plug in January 2025. Okay, so she just had a baby. So that's 8 babies. 8. Let me see. Let me look at these kids. Here goes some kids. Here, let me see. Let me see how many I see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's pregnant 6. So there's 2 I don't see. I'm not getting up to the amount of kids she says she got, but that don't mean nothing. She says she's swiping her EBT card here at Teriyaki, Japan. I told you. Okay, here's a 2020 photo. 1, 2, 3, 4. The oldest child ain't in there, so that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not seeing the amount of kids she has unless the other ones are older. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see the older. Why does she not have? Huh. But she keeps saying 7 kids. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. That is it. That's what I wanted to show y'all. Who did she say that dude was? The food stamp plug. I'm about to look him because I'm curious. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's possible she has 7. The other ones, shoot, the other ones might not want to be seen with her. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's that on her. Did she say that? What did she say that man oh, you said Thessie Jewel said the older ones are filming. PW says, I don't know how he gets to be a good stamp plug. Where is he getting them from? I'm getting ready to, let me see. The food stamp plug. Did she say he was the food stamp plug or the food plug? Let me see. There she is again. So I guess maybe food plug is sit down for this one. Is the food? I don't know what that is because I'm seeing food. I'm seeing a food plug guy right here. Wow. Beauty is her name, says the plug must work in the food stamp office. This guy's name is Food Plug Wavy. I can't see him having 11,000 kids. He like to eat too much. He like to eat too much. So I don't I revived said now I'm hungry. Thirsty Jewel said as at least she's with them and feeding them. For me, it's hard for me to look at it from that approach because I spent like just about all of my career was with Department of Health and Social Services in one capacity or another. And you have to work like close with, let me tell you something. We used to give away for Thanksgiving. We used to give away turkeys and stuff like that. It was like first come first serve basis, and whoever got in first, we would do that. Well, this one office that I worked in, and at that particular time I was just a social worker, we would give these turkeys out. Some of these people would come and just coincidentally, my office, the hooker stroll was like right there. So like when I came to work in the morning, I commuted. So I was there like extra early, and the hookers would just be going in. The stroll was like literally right there in front of the office. And in that particular office, when it came time for the holidays and we did the turkey giveaways, they would come right in there and pick up their turkeys and then go right out there on the stroll and sell them. In the summertime, they gave out fans to qualifying people, and it was first come, first serve. And when the fans were gone, they were gone. So we had elderly people, temperatures over 100, 105 degrees. People would come get these fans because the young folks, they're faster, they move quicker, they come get their fan, and what do? They go somewhere and sell it. This is stuff that I witnessed. They would adopt a family for Christmas. They would get their family would get adopted. They'd come in to pick up all of the gifts that they got, and what are they doing? They are out there selling. So I can't say, well, at least she's feeding her kid. I can't say that because if she's a single mother, she has that many children. Is each one of those children getting the attention that they need? Are these children being taught to become a reasonable thinking adult? Because if you are raising children like this with that attitude. Oh, don't hate me, be like me, yeah, give food stamps. You're not even teaching them any type of morals or goal setting or anything like that. You're not doing anything but repeating the cycle. What happens when you have children like this? And I'm not saying this is not all people, this is not all of them, but I'm just telling you what I've seen. What happens if you live in housing and you had children? When those children became 18, and of course, they've started having their children while they're still in high school. What happens? So you might have some struggling woman out there who's paying rent, who's a single mother, or you might have an intact family out there, a small family, and they're living life or whatever, and they're on the list for housing. Well, guess who gets preference? The woman who already got 7, 8 kids living in a house, who has 1 or 2 daughters that got pregnant in high school. So now they got kids, they get preference. So that one person out there who, just fell on hard times or something bad happened to them, they don't, this person who is already in housing, who birthed children, who they didn't teach anything better to, turns around and becomes young, single, unwed mothers. And then they get the preferential treatment when it comes to housing. It's not right. And I have a problem with it because like I said, I've seen it. I shared before, and I think this was in members, where I had a woman, she was a single mother. She didn't qualify for, all she qualified for was $10 in food stamps. She had a son who had Crohn's disease. He was born that way. He had to have, like, as part of his diet, he had to have Ensure. It was like 3, 4, 5 maybe. And it was so many Ensures a day, a week, and she couldn't afford to buy the Ensures, and she was hoping food stamps would help. She only got $10. What did that buy? A 6-pack of Ensure? I don't know. But I know Ensure is, I know it's expensive. And it was very upsetting. And we tried to, I tried to link it up somewhere, way to get, at least Medicaid to pick up the bill. But it was going to take so long for them to get that approved. But meanwhile, she had this child. She couldn't be helped. But the woman down the hall who keeps having babies, we're going to give her Medicaid, food stamps, TANF, WIC. She's going to get all that. That's not fair. It's not fair. Let me look at these comments because I've been ignored. I've been on my high horse. Looks down from heaven, said, I know dudes that used to get from crackheads, give them $100 in cash for their 250 EBT car. Oh yes, that too. Let me see. Bible lady said, if he doesn't work there, he has known someone that does. The whole office is about to go to jail. Desi Jules said, y'all just mad. Bible lady says she's feeding them, but there are more deserving individuals that can't get government assistance at all. Yes. Leo lady said, food plug guy is in Atlanta, according to his post. Yeah, I was looking at that. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says he might be like the lady who worked for social services who was activating clients' EBT cards. Yes. And stealing their benefits. She and her daughter stole about $80,000 worth of EBT. Yep, sure did. PW says, I get it, Legacy Moon, but this young lady is a symptom. IMO. This is the issue, is the government and their guidelines, which should take care of more people than they do. I can meet you halfway on that. I agree with that, PW, but at the same time, why should taxpayers' money keep taking care of someone who doesn't want to take birth control pills or who's too lazy to go and get birth? I can't tell you how many times I had women sitting in front of me and I'm like, okay, you just had a baby 3 months ago and you're pregnant again. How come? Why you didn't? Well, I was supposed to go and then I didn't make my appointment. Things happen. Meanwhile, another baby, another baby. Um, what's called the blade? What's the blade? I don't know what the blade is. Desi Jill said, when I had my first child and worked 2 jobs, making 3.46 an hour and 4. But you did it. You did it. Bible lady said she might be getting benefits of people who are deceased and previously received benefits. Yeah, that happens too. But sadly, she do seem to have a lot of kids. Shaby says, who's helping these kids with their homework? That's what I'm see, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking. Like what values are you teaching the children? Who's helping with the homework? How do you present when you go to the school? Some people don't want to hear that their child has a problem, especially be it learning or behavioral. They don't want to hear it. So the mother doesn't handle it too good. So that means the child's not going to handle it too good. I mean, it's just a cycle that just never stops. A lady said at Thessie Jewel, I am mad. That's a slew foot, hooker foot, broken whole hoe. This is generational BS. And it is. It is generational. It really is. I mean, I've seen it. Bible lady says she's raising nestos. A lady says this is the supply for degenerates, y'all. Desi Jules said I made less than $8 between 2 jobs with my first child, and I only got $10 a month in food stamps. You are one of those people I'm talking about. People who are trying to do the right thing and can't get help. Shaby said homework was my birth control. Right, homework. I mean, and you get the excuse, every excuse. Oh, it makes me gain weight. Oh, it makes me tired. Oh, it makes me this. It makes me that. There's always excuses. Okay, condoms. Use condoms. They don't want to use those either because he don't like them, or it's always something. The system is broken. Now, I do hate to see people's food stamps being taken away from them, like doing whatever it is Trump is going to do. Because I was even trying to read, I saw something about Meals on Wheels, and I meant to go back to the article and didn't, but I was like, oh my gosh, I hope he's not taking these people's meals on wheels. This is just terrible if he is. Dimples, hey, Dimples Wimple said, I worked in the housing industry and most are grandfathered into the program, but by their great grandmothers, and it's the voucher that keeps on giving. Yes, I went to school with somebody whose grandmother was in housing. She then had children who got housing. So now you've got that. And then I was looking on the internet, and one of her grandchildren actually who had children. Oh, so wait a minute. So the grandmother had housing. Some of her children had housing. Then some of her children's have housing. And now her children's children have housing. That's what I'm talking about. That is the kind of thing I am talking about. When it's like that, that's what I don't like. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. I guess that is it. Bobby says we can't keep blaming the system. What about people's integrity? is broken. I agree. Tallulah My Lou says, I was a single mom of 2 in the early 90s. I made 50 cents over maximum wage and was denied food stamps. You better believe I reported, folks. Okay. A lady says, ignore Trump, y'all. He likes seeing people scarred. He's an old, grumpy grandpa. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this question. Southside says Meals on Wheels is not free. It's income based. Oh, I know, but he's talking about there were some talks of him cutting it. Now, here's the question I have. So y'all, I'm sure by now have heard about the crash, the plane crash, where the chopper went into the plane. I'm trying to figure out now. It was explained to me by someone, but I want to hear other explanations. Trump blamed it on DEI, Biden, and Obama. Now I don't get that. Now my sister said she had heard that the pilot was transgendered, and Trump is going to be putting all of them out of. Did I say hey 504? I don't know if I did. Hey 504, military. He's trying to put them out. He's going to put them out the military. So I heard that theory. Then I heard somebody else say that the pilot could have been black and he only got that job because of DEI and he wasn't really qualified, and that's how the plane crashed. Like, okay, these are what people are throwing at me when I ask this question. I don't know what the answer is. And before he even said that, I was saying I felt like this was a conspiracy. And my sister said, well, what conspiracy? Who is on there? Who did they want to unalive? My sister's like, what do you think? What's going on? I said, it's not that I think it was meant to unalive somebody specific. I think it was meant as a distraction to something else that is either happening or going to happen. Maybe the confirmation hearings that are going on now, I don't know, but I just think that it was done on purpose. That was like my opinion before Trump started coming out with his crazy answers as to why it happened. And then I started collecting people's theories. I said from the door, this don't sound right. It don't make sense. Because the logic they gave, and which, by the way, unless they found them since I've been on here, they don't even know where the black boxes. They can't seem to find the black boxes. But what they said was that the plane, the chopper saw the plane that landed on the runway, but didn't notice the plane that was flying in the sky. That's what I heard on CNN. And I thought, what? Isn't that why there's like air traffic controller? I don't understand. How could that happen? I thought that there were people who looked at all that stuff. So I don't know, but I personally think it's a conspiracy and I think it was done on purpose. That's my theory. Southside Chi-Town said 47 is an idiot. He said the people were mentally disabled, all kinds of shit. Yeah. Ari Vibe says, nope, I think all the pilots were white men. Let me see. A lady allegedly in Harmon. Oh, you had a call. You said what about the 4 people they pulled from the water and now we haven't heard anything else? They found both black bodies. Oh, so they did find them now? Okay, because I know that they hadn't. I Revive said Muscat, the FAA director, fired on January the 21st, and they fired 100 safety officials on January the 22nd. Oh, wow. Tallulah My Lou said, I was waiting on a passenger list. I have conspiracy theory tendencies. They said that there were no official officers on there, basic, which I thought was a slap in the face. They were saying there was nobody official on, the chopper. And I'm thinking, who cares if they were official or not? They're not here anymore. To me, that should be the focus, not the fact that, oh, no dignitaries or, anybody with any real rank was on there. It's basically what they were saying. I'm like, that's terrible. I mean, people, they lost their lives, and that should be the important thing. Um, a lady says people fly high. Beauty is her name, says the control tower was lit on staff. PW says there's a nonpartisan website. I go back and double check all these Trump rumors to make sure, because he's doing a lot, but I won't be mad at the truth. Allegedly in Harmon says thumbs up for conspiracies. Leslie Jules says this will take him out. They have both black boxes, 14 skating professionals and family on board, only one black flight attendant. I kept wondering about the skate. Were they from Boston or something? I thought I heard. I revived said air traffic controllers are short staffed, and not Felon 47 posted a hiring freeze. How about when he said he was going to take, because Biden and them hired all those extra IRS tax people to bother us, as he worded it. He's going to take them, since they can carry guns, he's going to send them down to the border. That's what he said he was going to do. Pen Pal 50 said something's going to happen. That's going to be bad for Trump and his crew. I feel it in my spirit. Jesus is getting ready to take over because Trump really thinks he's in control. I just think that that is a distraction from something. I don't know what, but it's a distraction from something. Bible Lady says, I know nothing about the crash until I received a work email stating some of our healthcare families were aboard. I haven't watched the news since the White House turned orange. See, the only I hear a lot of stuff because my sister, she sits up and just watches CNN. I Revive said I will post some facts on my community wall. Should be up in 16 minutes. I Revives, you have a channel? Southside Chi-Town said Andrews Air Force Base is close to there. Those are the big ones. A lady says Trump loves putting people against each other. He loves chaos. We already have his playbook. We already know what he's capable of. Southside Chi-Town said there was a group of skaters. Yeah, on the plane, the group of skaters. Yeah. A lady says Trump is going to make every disaster an opportunity for a conspiracy. He will, because he doesn't know a lot. He still don't know a lot. PW said I want to be mad. I won't be mad at the truth. You won't be mad at the truth. Agrees about the distraction. PW said maybe that EBT Queen is a paid distraction. I don't know. But this plane crash is. So Ari Vibes has a channel. In Harmon, can you why don't I know about this Ari Vibes? What is going on? Can you, if you can get a link and put it in the chat? Let me see. Irie. Let's see, IRE Vibes. Well, I'll wait till I get off and look if you can't find the link. Pen Pal 50 says the only news I watch is Roland Martin and Don Lemon on YouTube. Roland Martin. I had my mom's friend. She used to watch him religiously. And Al Sharpton, because he was on MSNBC. I don't know if he still is. Bessie Joel said this will backfire on him. He made that stupid statement while they were actively pulling bodies from that ice cold water. And Bible Lady says at Pen Pal 50, I've been saying that from day one, things are going to get really bad for Felon 47. He is the true and breathing devil, and God, Big G, is going to deal with him and his imps. Okay, y'all. Allegedly in Harmon has put the I Revive's her channel in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. But y'all, we're going to get out of here. I said I wasn't going to keep you long, and I actually kept you longer than I thought I would. Okay. Subscribe. All right. So anyway, I kept y'all longer than I thought I would. I'd like to thank y'all for the super stickers, the gifted memberships. Welcome new members. Shout out to the marvelous Moonlight Mods. Let me see. Tomorrow, don't forget, After Dark, Native and I will be here at 10:30, and we are going to be I think we're going to be finishing up what we started like a couple weeks ago with Shirley Strawberry and took a detour. I don't even remember why we did, but so I think we're going to finish up that. And then don't forget the pre-party will be Station Head at 8 o'clock. So that's tomorrow. And so until then, y'all have yourselves a nice night. Thank you for being here. Yes, nobody went to the moon tonight. I am so shocked. Although Joseph Bullard came in here and I was tempted, but everybody was safe tonight. I'm just shocked. But I thank you all for being here. I hope y'all have a good night's rest. I know I would. What time is it? I don't even know what time. Oh, okay. You know it anymore. I'm on here so late. I didn't even know what time it was. But thank you all for being here. And I'm gonna find some music to get us on out of here. And y'all have a nice night. I will see you tomorrow. Good night, Kim Lewis.